Hi everyone. Good afternoon. We are back with the another session and a great speaker this time. So we have got Ketika with us. Ketika is a 3x Magento, let's say Adobe certified professional. She's a Scrum Master, and she's passionate about the enterprise commerce solution. He is more excited about how the enriching new technologies can help the customer enrich their e-commerce implementation. And she's going to be talking about the circle of commerce today. Ritika, I hand it over to you.
Thank you, Vikrant, for this warm welcome. So, very good afternoon to everyone here. I hope that you all are enjoying this virtual session. And right now, I'm really badly missing those days when we get to meet each other during Meet Magento and interact and exchange ideas face to face. So, let's try and make best out of this virtual one. So before moving to our topic, I want you all to think about for a few seconds about this that if you are running an e-commerce business, then what digital initiative you will take to increase your revenue. So just think about it. Because this is the ultimate goal of our merchants, this is the ultimate goal of an e-commerce company. So I know that it is a simple question but yet hard to answer, because there can be many ways to address this area. So summing up here, and there are two primary areas which can impact this. So one is your customer expectation, other one is your business expectation. So today I will be presenting the same. I, Ketika Maheshwari from Renosis, and I am mainly seeing large e-commerce delivery for about 9 years, and I am actively participating for e-commerce consultancy, where I understand the client's requirement and suggest the most appropriate end-to-end solution to them, so that they can increase their business, they can grow in their business. So comes to the digital success here. So as I mentioned that this digital success comes with two factors. One is customer expectation, other one is business expectation. And customer expectation will also have some more parameters like customer experience, customer convince, services which we are providing to customer, security which they need it because they are sharing the data with you. And the other part is business expectation. So business expectation is having some more parameters like sales. This is the major parameter, and along with this there are some more parameters like business. If we are having some system which we are maintaining, it should be efficient, enough intelligent, scalable, so that if we are running any kind of campaigns, then there will be no issue with us. So this is about the digital success here. And for achieving this digital success, circle of commerce is responsible for it. So we can see that what components are available here is for preparing a enterprise commerce solution. So we all know that for true omni-channel experience and for managing your customer life cycle, integration between these different components are very much required. And if suppose that if these all omni-channel systems seamlessly connect and communicate with each other, then our merchant can easily track the buying behavior of our customer, the preferences of our customer, and according to it they can actually deliver an optimal and customized shopping experience both on online and offline. So basically, we can say that digital maturity is very much important for enterprise commerce, and we can see that there are many components available from which we can achieve it. Like ERP is there, POS is there, CRM is there, personalized recommendation is there, customer engagement is there, payment, shipping, OMS, WMS. So these kind of components are available which we can integrate with our system and can provide a great omni-channel experience to our customer. So today I will be covering these components, but today I won't be able to cover these all components right now here because of this time constraint, and I will be picking up some major components here. So very first one is ERP. So ARP is enterprise resource, enterprise resource planning. So basically, we can understand it according to it that if you are using multiple channels for your sales, right, and you are not having any system, any one system where you can have you can have data centralized over there. So in this case, there are might there are bigger chances that there may some errors agar maybe in shipping type, maybe if you say that poor inventory management is there, then there could be some problem along with it. If you are doing the manual data entries, then it can hinder something. So basically these all kind of errors are enough to pull your hair out, right? So now here ERP comes into the picture. So as mentioned, ERP can be work as a single source of truth for our system. So ERP solution can help for increasing your business productivity, retain your customer, and boost revenue. And again, there is no more messing with multiple data platforms, and there is no need to remember various login credentials, and every member can now can access their share of data, right? So I also included some of the use cases of ERP system, that where and how we can use it, on which kind of information we can contain, we can manage into the ERP system. So as I mentioned that ERP system can control, manage the transactions from multiple channels. So basically it can manage overall order journey, or sales journey, from picking up order, from placing an order to give your order to your doorstep. So these all kind of process can be done through ERP. These process can be streamlined through ERP system. Then product management can be done, real time inventory can be done here, supply chain management, warehouse management, and account and financial management can be done through this ERP system. Along with it, our ERP system can also integrate with other platforms too, like CRM, POS, analytics, and any other data points. So basically, it can work as a single source of truth, and where all the data of your website can be centralized from multiple channels. And if your business team needs to share any data, or needs to check any data, then they can use the system easily. So this is about the ERP system. Now there are some solutions which are available in market, which are like Oracle, SAP, Microsoft Dynamic Nav, Acumatica. So basically these are some major one which can integrate with other e-commerce platforms too. There are many more which are available in market, and we can use those also according to our requirement. So this is about ERP. Now comes to the POS solution. So POS is a software which is used by brick and mortar for conducting the sales. So we can understand here, for take an example, like suppose that if you are if you want to buy something and you are going to a mall and going to a shopping brand where you pick up some product, right? Now what will be your order journey when you want to place, or when you want to buy that product? Then you will go to the cashier, and cashier will going to scan your product. They will input your product into the system. They may ask you a few questions like, do you have any kind of coupon code? Maybe you are having this much of amount of redeem points you are having in your account, so we can redeem it. Or they can also ask you that which kind of payment method you want to use. Maybe you can use credit card, you can use debit card, you can go for cash also. So these kind of questions they can ask, and then they will going to place, or they will going to conduct the financial transaction for you. So why I'm saying this and why I'm telling this is because for doing these all kind of things, they used POS system. So this POS system is actually playing a bigger role for providing a consistent omni-channel experience to your customer. So basically you can say that when we are talking about, or when we are thinking about for online purchase, there also you can pick some pick some products from there. You can add some discount over there. You can use your redemption points. You might use your gift cards. So these all kind of experience you can also have offline also, in store also. And this is why POS is there, for doing this, or for placing this experience for your customers. And as I mentioned, as there are some use cases where we can use the POS system. It's like in-store sales operation can be managed through this POS system. multiple payment options are available. Also, there are a few more feature like buy online and pick up in store is available. Buy online, return in store is available. If you are having something, some store credits in your account, or if you are having gift cards to be used, then also you can use it on in offline stores. And then some of the POS also provides real time inventory management and real time reporting too. So these are some use cases which is for the POS system, and these are some solutions like LS Retail, Lightspeed, Retail Pro, Wondersoft. Again, I would say that these are some major one, and there are many which are available in market, and you can go with those according to your requirement. I just pick up a few which can integrate with other e-commerce platform too. So the next is CRM, customer relationship management. So basically here you can say that it is actually managing your all customer data at one place. And I think I would share one example here, or I must share one incident which happened with me. So I think a few of you may know about it or may heard about it. Ferns and Pattles website. So around 4 years back, I went to that website and I add some products into cart, and then I left that website and I started browsing the other website because I just want to know that if I can achieve some discount code on other website, or if maybe some prices are good in another website, then I can maybe go with other website instead of this website. So after doing this kind of research, after I think 30 minutes or 45 minutes later, I got a call from their customer support, Funds and Petals customer support, that ma'am, you are having some items in your cart and we would like to offer some discount for you, so you can make a purchase and you can enjoy the discount coupon too. So I'm just like I'm very happy. It's like it's really a good experience to share with you all. This is a minor one, that how customer experience enhanced. After this, each year I got a reminder from them that this is the date when you purchase something. If you want to purchase again in this year, then also you can use this discount code. So this is kind of relationship they are managing with their customers. This is kind of engagement they are doing with their customer. So like for achieving these kind of things, we may, or our merchant can use CRM softwares. As you know, as you can see, that customer relationship very much important for us, and it can help to cultivate the leads and keep your user coming back to your site. And customer retention is very much incredibly, you can say, important, because a study found that if you are recruiting a new customer, then it costs 5 times as much as retaining your existing ones. So your CRM system helps you to stay connected with your customer, streamline processes, improve profitability, and then it will give you some insights how your customer is behaving. And according to you, you can take your action for your marketing, and you can go marketing to the next level and make extra sales. So I have just write down some use cases here as well, that CRM is used for managing the data, can do the data centralized of the customer. It can manage the life cycle of customer. It can re-engage the customer by analyzing their abandoned carts, wish list, known paid orders. So these kind of things which can be achieved through this CRM system. And there are many solutions which are available in market, like Salesforce, Membersome, Capillary, Microsoft Dynamic CRM, and Sugar CRM. So next is OMS system, order management system. So basically, order management system enables operators to manage coming in from multiple channels and going out multiple fulfillment points. So it facilitates automation between service providers and aggregate data within a single interface. So the goal of order management system is to get a product into customers' hand as efficiently as possible, and it managed entire journey of each item in the customer order, from time it goes into their cart to the moment it arrives to on their doorstep. So a OMS system is, the job is for OMS system is to make the fulfillment process to streamline those process, make some process which are cost effective, which can automated as possible. So by optimizing these steps, we can reduce the shipping overhead cost, increase data quality, and pick and pack in the most efficient way. So these kind of things which we can streamline through order management system. And again, I have written down some use cases here that you can keep track all of your inventory across multiple channels. You can manage source of inventory. You can manage your order journey, where you can have refunds, cancellation, back order payments. So you basically you can manage your orders very efficient in efficient manner. So again, there are some solutions which are available in market, which are like Enchanto, Fluent Commerce, and Manhattan Scale. So next is our customer engagement. So as I mentioned earlier with you, that customer engagement is very much important, and as name suggested, that keep your customer engaged by providing them excellent customer services at every touch point, so that they can come to your website again, they can come to your platform again, and they can purchase something from there. So this tool actually can create some automated programs that tries to recapture your lost customer. Maybe maybe we can do something unexpected here, which is maybe like offering a truly outstanding offer to your customer, or take the opportunity to capture why they left, and use the insight for the another campaigns, for the next future campaigns. So by using these tools, we can create a kind of we can create some journeys and provide outstanding experience to our customers. So these journeys are mentioned here, like you can create the new member onboarding journey, you can create the birthday journey, where maybe you can offer something to your customer, that this is your birthday month and you can purchase something, or maybe this is your discount coupon code for your birthday month. So these kind of journey we can prepare by using this tool. And these are some tools which are available, like dot digital, Marketo, Immersive. Dot digital is available out of the box functionality of Magento, so we can use it easily. And then comes to the personalized recommendation. So this is again one of my favorite part. So when we are talking about personalization, so it is a process for delivering personal experience on your e-commerce site by actually dynamically showing the content to your user, maybe in form of product recommendation. Maybe you are offering something specific, maybe you can create some specific offer based on their previous actions, browsing behavior, purchase history, demographics, and other personal data. We can use it and we can create some offers to your offers to the customer. So personalization is a very important factor to the merchants, for not only engaging your shoppers, but also to increase repetitive purchase, drive sales, and increase the conversion. So it comes in many forms, in many different forms, like maybe I have written down some use cases here also, that maybe you can create the product recommendation, which is also available out of the box available feature in Magento. Maybe you can do some personalized email, you can send some personalized email according to your customer behavior. You can also create some rules, or you can also create some segment some experience according to the segmentation and insights of your customer. You can do the content personalization, you can do the mobile app personalization. So these kind of personalization we can achieve by using the personalization recommendation tool. So these are some tools, like Emersis is there, Nosto is there, Yieldifies is there, through which we can actually use the personalized recommendation for our customer and make our customer experience very much better. So next is loyalty pointers. I think you all heard about it, and in this era, everybody use it. And you can say that loyalty programs are everywhere. So one of the most effective ways to get customer coming back is through the loyalty program. So as I mentioned earlier, also that one study say that new customer cost is 5 times more than repeat customer, which means that if some customer is loyal customer, then like if they are loyal customer and who buy repeatedly from your store, are more profitable than ones that buy once. So customer loyalty programs help to push customer loyalty by rewarding them, by creating some membership for them. So I provided some use cases here that how we can achieve it. So we can create some discount rebates, we can create some rewards, we can do some free merchandise also. We can create some referrals, that if you are referring your friend, then you may achieve these kind of redemption points. So these kind of things we can do with our customer, and we can create our loyal customers for our website. And again, there are some tools which are available. Capillary is there, Loyalty Lion is there, Yotpo is there. Yotpo is available out of the box feature of Magento, so we can use it. And then last but not the least, which is product information management, which is PIM. So this PIM is used, this product management solution provides a single place to collect, manage, and enrich your product information. And it is used to create a product catalog and distribute it to your sales and e-commerce channels. And this PIM solution makes it faster and easier to create and deliver compelling product experience. So there is one thing which we need to take note, that PIM is mainly focused upon the product description and the specification. It is not there is nothing related to the transactional information, like inventory is not managing there, pricing is not managing there, it is only managing the description and specification. And after that also, there are many companies who are adopting PIM, this PIM right now in this era. And reason is that it is providing two things mainly, like data quality is there, data governance is there. So suppose that if you want to purchase a laptop, so if one website which is sharing the specification less, and if one website is sharing the more specification in more explained manner, then we will go with those websites instead of purchasing with the other one. So this is how this is where it is like PIM is used, where we can manage the data quality. If sometimes it is also necessary that whenever whatever product information is done, we need to check that who is involved in it, who can validate the data, and we can decide that who can the information is complete or not. So these all process can be streamlined through this PIM system. Again, I have mentioned some use cases here. And there are some tools which are available in market, which are like InRiver, Akino, PIMcore, and Bluestone PIM. So these are the tools which are available in market, and there are many others tools which are available. So this is about the integration of other different components for providing a true omni-channel experience. So for from these slides, the takeaway is that if you want to enhance your customer experience, and if you are enhancing your customer experience, then definitely it will enhance your revenue. So thank you all for your time. And if there is any kind of queries, then you can ask.
Thank you, Ketke. It was a great session. It was
Thank you.
some of the use cases that you mentioned does make real sense. And yeah, you certainly are making some enterprise solutions out there. Very quickly, I'll see if we have got any question and
Sure.
answers posted for you. So far, I just see some good comments and appreciations,
Thank
but
you.
no questions and answers.
Thank you.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Ketke.
Thank you. Thank you, Vikrant.
It was a really enlightening session. You have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here in Meet Magento. So thank you all.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.